Jojo Acuaponicos is one of the many ventures that have been started with great hopes in Cuba these days. Its leaders, two young men whose destinies were changed by the COVID-19 pandemic. Our correspondent, Fabiola Lopez, with the story as part of our special series, Cuba in the Move.
This is a road to the Barbosa suburb, west of Havana, the road that leads to Jojo Acuaponics, the project of life that two young Cubans are betting on in these difficult times the island's going through. Their names, Jose Antonio and Joel, two lawyers that the pandemic made them rethink their lives.
At the beginning it was complicated because we come from humanities background, a total humanities background, and we started to get involved in a world where we have to apply a lot of science in living beings. Because here in this filter, three kinds of living beings coexist: plants, fish, and bacteria.
Jose Antonio and Joel's pet was aquaponics, an experimental activity still emerging in Cuba, which combines aquaculture, the production of aquatic organisms in a controlled environment, with hydroponics, the growing of plants without soil. Why did you opt for plants and fish? You two who studied law. What have you found different in that world?
We wanted a prosperous business, and the idea that came to us was this. Why? Because, well, here we have a water recycling process. Here the water is poured only once in 6 months and is recirculated through the plants, which in turn take advantage of the metabolic waste of the fish to grow and return the clean water to the fish pond.
Jojo Acuaponico is still in its infancy. The fish farming area has already been completed. In the 6,000 square meters, which used to be just weeds, 12 ponds of 20 cubic meters each are being built, several of them with 500 fish. The culture houses are in the process of investment. Zeolite substrate is used here, with metabolic waste produced by the fish, and lettuce and lemon seeds are experimentally growing in the germination area. They say that the future of agriculture could be aquaponics. Why?
Because the prices of fertilizers are currently increasing. Prices that Cuba cannot have access to all the fertilizers and pesticides needed in agriculture.
In Jojo Acuaponico, everything is recycled. The fish droppings that go from the ponds to the biofertilizer are dried and sold as organic fertilizer, which is also used in the self-consumption area where these kinds of cucumbers, in high demand by the community, are harvested.
Our passion is mainly to produce food. That is the main passion. And as a business, to be a sustainable and prosperous business over time. Our projections and dreams are quite big. This is quite a comprehensive project, and what we have in mind for the next 5 years is to become the leaders in the aquaponics market in Cuba. It is a bit ambitious, but that's how we entrepreneurs are, ambitious.
Jojo Acuaponico was one of the more than 6,000 economic companies with a booth at this summer's second local development fair in Havana, and one of the 30 that won a gold medal for superior quality for its production method.
Fabiola Lopez, teleSUR, La Habana.